Zebo and Marcus All are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Conley's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Up high and down hard. That's rattle that rim, young man. Rattle that rim.
He did it all right. The rim, the backboard, stanchion, all of it.
I hope he's okay.
Now here's Beverly. He has 5. Launches a 3. And it's Terrence Jones with the finish. And the Rockets lead by 2.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark. And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Lee with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
It's blocked. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 4th in assists, 6th in scoring. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And let's go back to the assists, Clark, because to me, those numbers are a sign of how cohesively they've played together as a unit. This is an unselfish squad. They play hard. They've got a good plan of attack. They're extremely well coached. And as a result, they rack up those assist numbers.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Lee pitch to Conley. Harden against Green. The 19-foot shot.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively playing at the power forward spot as a spread 4, but defensively he's much better guarding 3.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Jeff Green, not a big rebounder, struggles guarding in the low block. What do you think, Clark, is his best position?
You know, it's hard for me to say, Kevin. I think he's probably just a 3/4. I think at the 4 he has a little bit more of a quickness advantage. So I would probably look to playing him at that position.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Nick Galathis comes in for Lee. And a switch here also for Houston. Smith checked in for Trevor Ariza.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic, and he can guard either 3s or 4s, which gives your defense a lot of options.
And Smith, a terrific shot blocker. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet. Steals, assists, and he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Yeah. Now, here's Beverly. He's got 5. Here's Harden. It's good from about 19 feet. Harden's got 17 now.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Now here's Conley. 12 points for him. The shot's good from Carter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here is Harden. 17 points in the game. And there's the 3-second violation.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Terrence Jones. An incredible last month for him. You see where he stands. He's averaging 15 points per game, 10 rebounds, better than 2 blocks as well. Now talk about difference making. When he's down low, he changes the entire dynamic of the game.
Steve, whether it's glass eating or sending shots away, he's always making an impact inside. Vince Carter in his day, one of the most electrifying players in the NBA, a superstar in Toronto, one of the all-time great highlight reel dunkers. Those days are behind him, but he remains a very valuable and at this point, maybe even underrated NBA player.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Conley.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Here's Beverly. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Carter kicks to Conley. They get the rebound. Randolph passes to Conley. It's stolen by Smith. Now here's Beverly. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Conley kicks to Carter. Can't nail the jumper.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Second team foul.
Got a piece of it. Here, what a play! Simply drains it.
This would be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as all play so. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Let me grab the microphone and I'll take it.
Houston in the lead. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brewer is out there with Trevor Ariza. And there's Terry. Then it's Pablo Prigioni. And it's Smith in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Ariza hits them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Carter kicks to lead. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis moving that ball around. Gasol's shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Tries from 10. Smith. And the basket good. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
You know, their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
Well, they already had the lead, so now that they're starting to shoot the ball better, I would look for them to take control here.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Kuvis checked in for the Grizzlies. Green comes in for Zach Randolph. And a switch here also for Houston. Montejunas is checked in for Pablo Prigioni. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Dave Yeager address his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
He doesn't get the second one.
Take a look here at what Carter's been doing. 10-point, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Smith outside. Kicks to Terry. Pass to Ariza. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Starting to really play well here and trying to pull away.
Yeah, and they're doing it effectively, Steve. I mean, they're on all cylinders right now, clicking beautifully.
Houston foul. His third.
Guys, it seems like the league has been forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, you know, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
Harden outside to the inside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Lee with the stuff.
It's a real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And he gets it to go. And with that new NBA competition committee, the league was hoping to create a more nimble leadership group to consider various initiatives.
And, you know, I think the culture of the NBA has been open to innovation and new things, new ways of doing things, new thinking, all in an effort to improve the game. And to me, that's what it's about. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with them shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Now, here is Harden. .136 left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Harden draws the double. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Koufos. Zach Randolph is subbed in for Green. Here's Lee. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. Lee's got 4 this quarter. Harden outside. .107 left to play in the final quarter. Misses from close range.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they've got to work very quickly here, Steve.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Michael Conley.
Timeout called for Rockets. They're in front by 6. There's a minute left in the game. Green, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Rockets leading by 6. Harden with it. Finally picks him up. Here's Beverly. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
Here's Green. Here's Gasol. Here's Randolph. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Beverly dishes to Harden. Here's Ariza. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Michael Conley picks one up.
Shooting for Houston. Trevor Ariza. taking